All right, all right, all right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one. Gotta bring home this dub and look good doing it, you know?
What's on the pregame playlist?
Nothing.
Nothing. I thought you might want something gritty, grimy.
Sometimes I just like silence, honestly. But hey, look, I promise y'all, my game, I'm coming in and it's gonna be loud.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And we're about halfway through the season, and what better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembenyama. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. MP out there with Bridges. And it's McNeely in at the 3. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the 3rd act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
This is a highly anticipated matchup between two MVP hopefuls, and MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembenyama. He told me, quote, "The things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem."
He is, although MP presents his share of problems as well. And we thank you for that report. Here's MP following the bucket by the Spurs. Wembenyama with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
They get it again. Harper wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Out to Miller. Now MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Rebounded by Victor Wembenyama. Pass to Harper. Now Castle. Here's Wembenyama. Coming off 31 points last game.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Harper with the steal. And it's Vassell in the corner. To the middle. And the rejection by MP. The fader. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Here's Castle. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's MP. The rebound by the Spurs. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
Wembenyama with the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Bridges a screen on Wembenyama. The drive by MP.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
There is no stopping that. Wembenyama with the forceful finish. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Harper. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Just 2 to shoot. MP, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Talk about taking flight. Jeremy Sohan.
MP against Wembenyama. Here's MP. Oh, man.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here is Vassell. Last time out, he had 13 points. Ball against Harper. And the rejection by MP. Harper with the steal. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembenyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembenyama has got 8 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembenyama attacking with authority inside. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Vassell. Still scoreless. Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Pick by Bridges. Here's MP. The kick out to Ball. MP against Wembenyama. Here's MP. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside Harper. Pass to Castle. Over Miller. Castle misses. Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Vassell. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Ball. Hornets trail by 3. Sexton the pass to MP. Driving the lane. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Here's Vassell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
Vassell hits them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Inside, here's Diabate. Good defense by Wembenyama. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembenyama. Shoots from 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan? Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong...
Oh, whoa!
That's just unfair.
Filthy, guys. Just filthy.
Man, you said it, G.A.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that could have gone into something else.
To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Pass to Vassell. Now Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Diabate. MP, that's for 2. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 3. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Yes, that goes in. MP's got 16 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell against Miller. Johnson surveilling the floor. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Sohan. Here's Wemby. And the rejection by MP. They set the pick. And the rejection by Wemby. To the paint. Shoot from the right block. Spurs passing it around. Champagny passes to Johnson to the left wing. Wemby, a screen. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Puts it up off the inbound. Johnson can't hit. Last game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against Houston. And it's ball in the corner. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Good D by Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Plumlee kicks the ball. And the Hornets miss again. Spurs. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Miles Bridges is out there with MP. Then it's Miller. Then it's McNeely. And it's Sexton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. MP, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Castle's got 5 points so far. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams. We thank you for that report.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Wembenyama sets a screen for Vassell. And Wembenyama throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And it's Wembenyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bridges with the steal. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sohan. MP, good.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Vassell. Sohan with the ball. He's got 6. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges. And that one hits back iron. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Down by 15. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots. That made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bridges a screen on Wembenyama. Fades and shoots. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Harper sets a pick for Vassell. In the corner, Castle with it. Pass to Harper. Here's Vassell. And he can't bank that one in. MP against Harper. Out to Bridges. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs leading by 10. Vassell outside. And here's Harper from the arc. Wembenyama with the aggressive finish.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembenyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And just 1 day left, folks. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to cast your vote for this year's All-Stars.
And we won't have to wait much longer to see which players ultimately get that nod.
You look at Wemby. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the vote. A nice shot by Sohan.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
A 3 from MP. He can't get that one to fall.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
For 3. He can't get that one. Hornets trail by 12. A finish in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wemby against MP. Lets it fly. Nice shot by Wemby, no good. Here's MP. The baseline J off the mark. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend, all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Spurs.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembenyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Harper in at point guard. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Hallie, we thank you for the report.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Spurs leading by 8. Now Castle. The kick out to Harper. Fires from deep. In the corner, it's Wembenyama. Oh, 3-ball. Wembenyama.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the basket by Castle.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
So here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Castle against Miller. Pass to Wembenyama. Over MP. And Wembenyama gets it to go. Wembenyama's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at San Antonio. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And I think for San Antonio, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Switch. He takes it in. Wembenyama finds Sohan. Back to Wembenyama. Bridges with the steal. Here's MP. Strong finish inside from MP.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Harper. Pass to Wembenyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembenyama's got 12 points in just the second half.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembenyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Fade away. MP, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the rejection by MP. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Pass to McNeely. MP against Wembenyama. MP passes the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Castle. Latre. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Ball.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
There's the pick. Takes the 3. And it's Sohan missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And the rejection by Wembenyama. MP against Wembenyama. Here's MP. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 39.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Down low. Here's Wembenyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembenyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembenyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Spurs also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembenyama. The drive by MP. Not going to go that time.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Charlotte.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
And he can't jam it through. Spurs leading by 10. In the corner, Castle with it. Back to Sohan. Here's Harper. Fires the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Cornett. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Ball, the pass to MP. Again, what an avalanche!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had. Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Vassell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Vassell's got 7 points. MP deciding where to go with it. MP rattling the rim.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Spurs leading by 8. Castle with it. He has 7. Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. And the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the middle. The kick out to Harper. Vassell against Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Bounce pass Cornett. And here's Harper from the arc. Vassell outside. Hands it from downtown. Vassell's got 6 in the quarter.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
On the wing, Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Harper the pass to Cornette. Count it, good. He has 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell outside. Now Sohan. Back to Vassell. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Almost 7.5 blocks, and not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and a lot of that isn't coachable. He just has those defensive instincts that help him get ahead of shooters.
Sexton against Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Now Cornette over MP.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Here's the 3. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Johnson against Sexton. And here is Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Vassell. The 3. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got 15 rebounds here tonight. With the fadeaway. Connects again.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second-best campaign to 3rd place. That's not light work. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Charlotte making some changes. Diabate's checked in. And it's McNeely in for Miles Bridges. Spurs also with the sub. Wembenyama's checked in. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Wembenyama, that's for 2. Misses the jumper.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Spurs lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
And the Hornets making a change here. MV's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Hornets trail by 8. Miller is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's McNeely. Then it's MP. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Sexton against Johnson. Over to the wing. Now Wembenyama. Wembenyama getting it done inside.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
To the inside. Out to Miller. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 10. Now here's Barnes. Wembenyama, a screen on Sexton. There's the triple. Wembenyama, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Barnes finds Wembenyama. Johnson outside. Over Sexton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Miller. Spurs leading by 6. Inside, here's Wembenyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 5 assists in the game. Here's MP. Oh, the power on that prudence.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Wembenyama. Harper against Sexton. Clock at 4. Back to Wembenyama. Yep, that one goes. Wembenyama has got 40 points.
Going to Wembenyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Wembenyama passes to Sohan. Now, here's Vassell. Back to Sohan. Wembenyama sets a screen for Harper. Here's Castle. Connects from 3-point range. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
And here's MP for 3. MP drills the 3.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the rejection by MP. Outside, Sexton. Bridges sets the screen for MP. And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Wembenyama. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's very light work for Wembenyama from that close.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Ball no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Spurs passing it around. Vassell kicks to Harper. With the drive, and a wide-open look for Wembenyama. Off target with his 3. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. Hornets trail by 6. Here's MP. Bridges, right side. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Hornets. Outside Harper. To the paint. Here's Wembenyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
And I really think Wembenyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembenyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he can use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That one on Castle. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
He got it again. Sensational.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Vassell. And hit the three. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Bridges.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
He misses the free throw. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Here's San Antonio now. Castle with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Outside ball. MP sets the screen for Ball. MP. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
A complete lack of intimidation. MP proving he can be that guy.
Vassell left side. Now Wembenyama. Oh my goodness. Wembenyama delivers the hammer.
A big moment for the big man. Wembenyama stepping up in a huge way.
That does not go.
Now, we'll credit the defense there. They absolutely stifled his attempt.
Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Sohan with the ball. He's against Bridges. Here is Wembenyama. Beyond the arc. Stolen by Ball. MP with it.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Well, with his size, Wembenyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembenyama will get a clean look.
MP. And good. There's another.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Here is Wemby. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Vassell, right side. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Now, let's...
MP, I know you're going through some personal issues. It must be difficult to have to perform under these circumstances.
Yeah, it could be a struggle, but we're all dealing with something, you know? That's why you gotta be nice to people. You never know what someone's going through in their life. My dad taught me that a long time ago.
Wise words.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
We're all sending him our best. Thanks, MP.
Thanks, Tom. Really appreciate that.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you later.
I guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. He's looking like the real MVP out there.
Man. You ready for this? You gotta know yourself.
So don't be afraid to switch things up.
Exactly. You gotta switch things up. I mean...